I'm the kitman for Melbourne Victory. My daily job pretty much entails of setting everything up for training before the boys start, making sure all the balls are there, all the drinks are filled up. And when it comes to game day, setting up the dressing room for the boys. So as soon as they get there, everything is ready for them. Whenever we train, I'll be around. My day will usually start nice and early, around 7:30. I'll start setting up, and I'll leave again depending on the schedule and what's on hand. Game days are a little bit longer. I arrive a couple of hours before the boys arrive at the stadium, and I set up the dressing room and anything else that needs to be done. And then my day ends on a game day once all the boys have left and all the kit is collected, packed away and all ready to get washed. I've been here since I was 13, since season 2 of the A-League. It all started, I guess, once the A-League started and all the hype of Melbourne Victory that the media was bringing up about the new league, the new club representing Melbourne. And obviously the first game against Sydney, I watched it, and I guess the emotions carried on through to the first home game at Olympic Park against Perth Glory, and I've been hooked on ever since. And about halfway through season 2, I started coming into training sessions, asking if I could help out, just collecting balls and picking up cones, and it all progressed from there. And as time went on, I guess more responsibility was piled on, and the more jobs and the players needed more stuff done. And then Aaron Healy, who was the assistant coach back in season 2, he came up to me after a training session and asked me if I wanted to do this more frequently, more often. And as time went on, everything progressed to where I am today. Obviously the championships are the biggest times or the most successful times that the club went through, and to have been able to be a part of it and be involved with the club during that time was something very special and something that I hold very dear to me, which really is something that those moments that have shaped the history of the club. Yeah, the boys are good. There are a couple of superstitious ones. Coe is probably the biggest, with the amount of boots that he likes to take around to games, and his long sleeves, and his special skins that he likes to wear. But nah, the boys are good. They're an easy lot to handle. I've had the pleasure of watching a lot of good players over the years. Guys like Danny Alsop and Archie, who's still producing week in, week out. Going back, season 1, Richard Kitzbigler, he was one that I enjoyed watching a lot. Kevin Muscat as well. You know, he was a very big player in the history of the club, and growing up as well, watching him and now having the pleasure of working with him is something that I admire and appreciate a lot.